What is going on, everybody? This is Dave and welcome back to another episode of Wolves AWE. Now today I am going to be doing a video with two matches as per usual. If you haven't already caught this series, then there is a playlist on the channel somewhere. There's loads of episodes, but a quick run through. Wolverhampton Wanderers, we're in the Premier League. It's our 4th season overall as manager, 3rd in the Premier League, and we're really just trying to push now towards to try and get a European spot this season. Today we're going to have two games, league action against Arsenal, and then we are going to have some cup action, which I'll talk about shortly as well. If you do enjoy it today, make sure you smash the like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now there probably won't be a video on Tuesday, but do take the chance to obviously catch up on all the videos, only because I'm in Prague this weekend. So as you watch this, I'm probably in Prague. So as it's uploaded, I won't be in the country. It is a scheduled upload. So yeah, I'll try my best to get one out for Tuesday, but it is unlikely. But ignoring all of that, let's jump into the roundup. And as you can see here, after our loss to Manchester City in the last episode, we went and beat Hull 3-0. It was a hat-trick for Paulinho. He scored right on half-time, scored a penalty again right on half-time, and then another penalty in the second half. Gave us a comfortable 3-0 win over Hull City, struggling at the moment. They didn't have a shot on target. It was a great day for Paulinho up front, and a very comfortable victory for us at the Molineux. We then continued our good form and actually picked up a 4-2 win over Liverpool. By the way, we have gone back to our 4-4-2 formation, and it is doing bits. It was a brace for Marouane Fellaini. However, I did take him off at half-time due to him being 1 on a booking and 2 fitness not 100%. Trent Alexander-Arnold did grab one back for Liverpool before half-time. Luan actually equalised for Liverpool, but Pietro Pellegrini, the man coming off the bench, grabbed the brace, 85th and 89th minute, to put the game to bed. As you can see by the stats, it was an absolute thriller, this game. A real shame we didn't get this one on live com. Both games, or both teams, having so many efforts on goal. It could have gone either way. But on the day, we score 4. And on the day, we get all 3 points. We then got a very solid 0-0 draw in the FA Cup at home to Manchester City. Obviously, a few weeks ago, we got absolutely smashed against them. So to come here and host them and grab a 0-0 draw is very convincing. Again, we could have nicked it. They could have nicked it. Had the same amount of shots on target as them. But at the end of the day, we're still in the hat for the 4th round. And then the final game of the roundup was a little bit disappointing. But at the same time, a fantastic win. Fantastic game overall. Wolves 4, Newcastle 4. They actually went 2-0 up in the first 3 minutes. Serge Gnabry and Douamena scoring the goals in the first 3 minutes. We did get back level. Paulinho and Pellegrini scoring the goals to make it 2-2. We actually went 3-2 up as well. Trincao scoring a goal on the 53rd minute. Joe Swift did level it up though for Newcastle before Pellegrini put us 4-3 up. And then a goal just a minute later from Joe Willock made it 4-4, and that's how it stayed. Pellegrini getting man of the match with his 9.0 rating. It was a cracking game, but I do believe we should have held on. 10 shots on target. We scored 4, but we should have defended a little bit better and grabbed all 3 points. But that leaves us in a pretty comfortable position at the moment. 4 games unbeaten. We come on to today's game, 2 away games up against Arsenal and Manchester City in the replays respectively. So all the games are sort of being moved around. So I thought I'd do these 2 games today. Competition wise, if we look at the league table, we currently start bang on mid-table. We do have a game in hand over a few teams. So hoping to get a win. Got to just try and close the gap on the teams such as Bournemouth and Middlesbrough ahead of us. Even Arsenal though, we're only on 32 points. So they're definitely catchable. We're on 8 points at the moment. 8 points behind them rather at the moment. As you can see, transfer budget has gone up a little bit. I'm going to show you why. Now, transfer wise, if we quickly look, I'm having no luck trying to get Franco Navarrete. I think he's now going to go to either Liverpool or Arsenal. Both teams have made a bid. He won't speak to me whatsoever, unfortunately. He looks incredible, but unfortunately, I don't think he'll be in a Wolves shirt. Pedro Ferreira is another goalkeeper that I'm having a quick look at. It doesn't look too bad, and I think he'll be one to sit in, obviously, the reserve squad. Portuguese as well. Fits the bill quite nicely. Another guy is Sadar Akin. He's another region we're having a look at. Not 100% sure if he will sign or not. However, there are players that have come and that have gone. We'll start off with the ins. Andre Gomez coming in on loan. His contract's up at the end of the season, so I thought, you know, a try before you buy sort of thing. We did look at him sort of start of last season, I think, and he wasn't really interested, but he's coming to us on loan. He looks okay. He's got a few mental stats that aren't brilliant, but passing is what I like. I think he could be the guy that sort of replaces Neves almost, that we haven't replaced yet. So 27, Portuguese, still a few years in him. I think on a free, if we do get him in on a free at the end of the season, it will definitely be a bargain. So we brought him in. We did bring a free agent in, Eddie Naldo. He came in recommended as well. He's okay. He'll be sitting in the reserves. We'll see how he can get on as well. His work rate's good. Determination, not the best, though. But a couple of players have left. The first one being Gary Cahill. He was a team leader, so it was a bit annoying. But he was on about 60 grand a week. We still are paying a little bit of his wage, but it is till only the end of the season. But I thought I'd cash in on him. We get 500k for him. I don't think I would have renewed his contract anyway. So he's moving now over to Norwich. I think they're in the Championship, to be honest. Yeah, they are. So that's a great coup for a mid-table Championship team, to be honest, because Cahill is an absolute beast. He was good for us as well. And then Nedelku was gone. A good player on paper, but never really got going. Never really got a fair chance, to be fair, in our team. But we made 4 million profit over on him in just 13 games. So that's not bad business whatsoever. So we're going to move on now to today's games. Andre Gomes will probably start. Probably start a similar lineup to what we played against Newcastle, to be honest. But if we could go to the Emirates and grab a result, that would be massive. So then here are today's teams. Arsenal playing with a 4-2-4. This will be an interesting one because I think with the amount of space that's in the middle, we can really exploit that. But Son Heung-min, Lacazette, Dzeko and Ziyech as the front four. Definitely a dangerous front four. Kovacic and Tolisso as the defensive midfielders. Aaron, Michael Keane, Mustafi, Odriozola. And they've got a regen in goal, Salinas. Let's have a quick look at him, Salinas. Doesn't look bad at all, to be fair. Argentinian young goalkeeper. Brought him in from Independiente for 5 million. Our team will be a 4-4-2 as per usual. Rajkovic in goal as the new captain. Luke Shaw, Bastoni, Bamba and Kleber at the back. Trincao with Andre Gomes next to him. Coquelin and Demarai Gray. And Paulinho and Pellegrini will start front. Jota on the bench for today's game. Big game is. Big chance for obviously the likes of Andre Silva to prove a point for us today. Really looking forward to him playing in that DLP support role to see if he can sort of pick out the passes, help construct a few more attacking phases of play. But here we go then at the Emirates up against Arsenal, hoping for 3 points, hoping to close the gap at a few teams ahead of us in the league. Early throw-in maybe 2 minutes in for Arsenal. Son Heung-min, deflected pass out to Kovacic, who does not come far away at all. Early opportunity for Arsenal there. The long effort from Mateo Kovacic, who's sitting in the middle of the park. But Arsenal got some really good players. Son Heung-min is an absolute tank on this game. I know, I think he's even had a spell at Manchester City, obviously, before moving on to Arsenal here. And Man City have been having some big players come and go. But if we can hold on here, and definitely if we could grab a positive result, it would be massive for us. We've been on a good run recently, giving good games to the likes of Liverpool as well. But Arsenal are going to try and boss this game, but we pick up the ball. Here is Andre Gomes on his debut. Good little ball to Demarai Gray. Got the overlap of Kleber, which he ignores. Demarai Gray will whip one in, though. Keeper came and didn't get there, and the regen makes a horrible error in goal for Arsenal. And Paulinho on the 21-minute mark, 21st minute mark, out of nowhere, and we 1-0 up. Lovely run down the line for Demarai Gray. It was in a dangerous area, really. It's a good ball. Keeper came, totally missed it. I think his defender might have gotten away. And Paulinho won't get an easier goal to score all season. 21 minutes in. It's Arsenal 0, Wolves 1. Get in. Here's Ziyech. Here's Trincao, picks it up. Can he turn? He'll find Andre Gomes into Coquelin. To Andre Gomes again. Trincao on the left-hand side. Into Paulinho. Keeping the ball quite nicely at the moment. All the way back to Kleber. Into Coquelin against his old team. Andre Gomes back to Coquelin. A bit of danger here, but good pass from Coquelin to Andre Gomes to find Paulinho. Lovely touch past the defender. What a goal! 2-0. Get in. Lovely goal. Great build-up. Deserved the goal. And Andre Gomes on his debut, grabbing the assist. And this is wonderful football. Coquelin and Andre Gomes working well in the middle there. But look at this for a lovely pass. But the touch is fantastic from Paulinho. Takes it round his man and just puts his foot through it. Keeper stands no chance. And it's Arsenal 0, Wolves 2. Get in. Aaron here for Arsenal. And to Tolisso from range. And he drags it wide. We'll take that every day of the week. It looks like going into half-time, we may hold on to the 2-goal lead. But not going to speak too soon. There is another chance here. Bastoni will find Trincao on the left-hand side into Coquelin. Into Andre Gomes. Picks out the pass for Trincao. Andre Gomes again. Everything going through him, which I like. Oh, it's not the best of passes from him that time, though. There was a little bit of room maybe in a more attacking position. Tried to play it across sideways. Lacazette will play it across as Dzeko won't miss chances like that. Mistake from Andre Gomes on his debut. And Arsenal are back in the game. That's not really what we wanted right on half-time, to be honest. Lacazette with the ball in. Did well. Kleber really should have probably pressed him a little bit quicker though. And Dzeko there into the empty net, and Arsenal are back in the game. So here we are then, half time. The teams are pretty equal to be fair, but obviously we've just taken our 2 chances. Arsenal have had a couple of half chances. I'm just telling the players to drop their performance. Luke Shaw and Paulinho, the lads that are doing it. But I'm just going to say we're very happy as well. A few changes, which is good, but still got majority of greens. We are still sat in 10th place in the table, but this will be a fantastic win for us, as I say, and I'm really hoping we can hold on to this one. Really am. We've started off really well, and hopefully we can continue like that as well. It's half an hour to go, just under anyway. It's been a quiet second half so far. Here is Andre Gomes on the ball, on his debut for Wolves, to Coughlin. Long ball towards Paulinho, searching for that hat-trick. Is he going to play it across? He certainly is. Pellegrini, lovely effort with a header. Flicked on towards the far post. Keeper, I think, just about got there unless it hit the woodwork. Came very, very close to making that number 3 there. Lovely football, though, again. Another chance for Arsenal maybe here. Kovacic on the ball. Lays it off to Iwobi. Dzeko, he's got a bit of room for Lacazette, which he ignores. Tolisso, Kovacic again. Dzeko into Lacazette. Good football again from Arsenal. Looking for that gap. Iwobi, good quick football. Lacazette does find Iwobi again. Ball back across. Son Heung-min. Oh man, he did ever so well. That was really clever from the Korean. He tried to knock it down for Lacazette, who couldn't get there. Now we've got an injury. Pellegrini. Potential foot injury, which doesn't really bode well, but we'll simply put Paulinho on that right-hand side, bring Jota on now. We are going to make one more change as well. Demarai Gray, who's had a good game, slightly tired though. We'll bring Matt Ritchie on for him. We'll bring Fellaini on shortly as well in the next 5-10 minutes or so, just for Coughlin there in the middle. So we're going to bring on Coughlin now. Last change of the game for us, Marouane Fellaini. Hopefully shore up that midfield a little bit. Here's Aaron for Arsenal on the left-hand side. Long ball towards Lacazette. Bamba's just got to keep the ball. Andre Gomes, lovely little knock on, but neither of our strikers clocked onto it. Not the best pass though. Trincao now to Andre Gomes. Little flick onto Fellaini. Oh, it's a poor pass, but Trincao does enough. Andre Gomes, back to Trincao. No, he finds Luke Shaw. Tries a pass inside. Bit of room there for us in the middle. Another mistake, but we'll keep onto the ball. Long ball, another mistake. Andre Gomes will bring it down, though. Can we keep the ball? Andre Gomes, Jota, overlaps there for Trincao. Tries to wrap his foot around the ball, and it does go wide. Still 2-1 up here, though. Paulinho got a slight knock as well, which doesn't bode well. But a few minutes left. We're going to just switch it up a little bit now, instruction-wise. We're going to go defensive. We're going to waste the time. We're going to take off, look for overlap, and we'll clear the ball to flanks. Discipline, stick to positions as we do. Drop that defensive line a little bit deeper as well. We want to try and eliminate the pace of Lacazette and on the wings. But there is 5 added minutes. If Arsenal are going to get a goal, they're going to get it from the set piece. So we're going to have to go straight back to what we were sort of just on, if I can remember it. Let's just look for the overlap. Run at the defence. That is really, really annoying. To concede from a goal kick as well. And to chuck away a 2-goal lead is disappointing. But there's still a long time to go. There's still 5 minutes to go. Let's see if we can make anything of it. Off kick-off, there may be a chance. As long as we don't chuck it away. Luke Shaw over to Trincao. Not the best pass, but finds Jota. Paulinho searching for a hat-trick. And the effort wasn't brilliant. Straight at Salinas. So 15 seconds to go. And I think that is probably going to be all. Keane picks up the ball here. A couple of seconds to go. And I think if you told me before the game that we'd get a draw, as I say, I probably would take that, to be honest. But it's the fact that we were sort of 2-0 up and we've chucked it away as such. There might be one last chance here. Paulinho actually takes it. Look at the options in the middle, you idiot. Oh, we could have won it. We could have won it. What a chance. The ref still hasn't blown the whistle. Surely he will now. There we go. Yeah, as I say, if you told me we'd get a draw before the match, I think I would have taken it. But at the end of the day, Arsenal have come back, done well. Goal right at full time, right on half time as well. And they've cancelled out Paulinho's 2 goals. And Arsenal do grab a point at home here at the Emirates. So then here we are for today's game in the FA Cup third round replay. Manchester City, I think, have rotated a little bit. They're starting with Kobel in goal. Mendy, Aki, Van Hudson and Danilo at the back. Torreira in defensive midfielder. Kone and Ledemo in midfield with Sane and Sterling on the wings with Icardi up front. They've still got some strong players, but that's definitely a rotated team. We're starting with a 4-4-2. Only a couple of changes for us in the fact that 2 strikers, Pellegrini and Paulinho, are both out for over 4 weeks. So there is a striker coming in, which I'll show you after this game. But it's a start. First start for Dick Gankalaki, who's been smashing it in the under-23. So he's getting a start today alongside Diogo Jota. The rest of the team remains the exact same. I'm confident about this because they've obviously rotated a little bit. And there's a big chance for us. The winner will play, I think, Doncaster in the next round. So it's definitely a winnable tie there as well. We'll get almost a free pass, no disrespect to Doncaster, into the 5th round of the FA Cup. So let's see how we get on. At the Etihad now, hoping for a win. Icardi already injured. That's a bonus as well. This is a big game for us. Here's Luke Shaw on the ball. Out to Andre Gomes. It's just his second start, obviously. Trincao tries to lay it off for Jota. All Portuguese left side there. Bar Luke Shaw, but he's let the ball bounce over to Sterling. Here's on Gonzalez with a chance. He's through, and the substitute should have scored for Man City. Came very close here, just in 9 minutes. And Gonzalez should have scored for Manchester City. Half an hour gone. It's been a quiet first half. Here's Andre Gomes on the ball. Tries to lay it off for Demarai Gray, but Man City now with another chance. Sane. Claver just about caught up with him. Gonzalez with a chance here for Man City. Not really much options. He goes alone again, and that's Manchester City's 7th shot of the game. But another shot wire off target. It's Man City again. Danilo tries the long throw. Shaw's header wasn't brilliant. Danilo's touch wasn't brilliant either. Trincao finds Jota. Dick Gankalaki just sitting off a little bit. Picks it up now. Kalaki now, maybe he'll run at the defence. Can he whip one in? He does. Half cleared by Man City. Demarai Gray tries to knock it back in. Out to Coughlin. Tries to find Jota again and dispossessed. Now Gonzalez can bring it forward for Man City. Counter-attack here for Manchester City. Good tackle by Bastoni. Luke Shaw can now run it up the field. Needs an option. He's caught out by Sterling. Long ball back forward that Bastoni cuts out. Trincao to Coughlin. Into Kalaki. Can he turn? He does. He finds Demarai Gray, who takes it past his man. Demarai Gray drills it in. Trincao back across. And it's bundled in. And it's a goal for Dick Gankalaki. It's going to go down as an own goal. But he'll take all the credit for that. And we do take the lead right before half-time. It was Kalaki there who finds the ball out to Demarai Gray. Got the better of Mendy there. Whips it across. Trincao was quite clever there. He knew the angle wasn't on. And Kalaki puts pressure on him. And it is an own goal from Benjamin Mendy. And we do take the lead here in the FA Cup. Corner here for Man City. And it's another goal. They just seem to concede a lot of corners, you know. Lorenzo Gonzalez is the man who will claim it. I'm going to have to amend that. Near post every time. Look at that. That man always there. We're really going to have to start closing that down. It's another goal conceded from a corner. So we are then second half. And to be honest, Man City, obviously, they were in chances first half, but could so easily still go either way at the moment. Man City looking probably the more likely, but at the same time, their goal came from a set piece. We created a good chance from open play to have our chance. But we've still got a couple of good subs on the bench. Obviously, Christensen, who's quite an effective winger. Fellaini, Matt Ritchie, Lanka as well could maybe come on for Kalaki. But there is one more striker that we're trying to get in, about £20 million. But I'll show you that after this game. James Lowe, midfielder, comes on. Another injury for Man City, which is means now Sterling will go up front. I think Man City are actually down to 10 men now, which could bode well for us. They're not really playing wide, Man City, but Nathan Ake can whip it up to Sterling. Surely he's not going to have a man in the middle, so he's going to have to go alone. Still goes alone. His shot is well wide. This is a chance for us now to just sort of demand a little bit more from our boys. There is going to be a change. We'll bring off Coughlin for Fellaini. Just a bit concerned about Gomez's condition there, but we'll keep him on for the time being. I'm also going to bring on Jose Lanka for Dick Gankalaki. There's 20 minutes to go, so fresh legs at the top may prove pivotal. Here's Claver into Demarai Gray. Man City are going to have to back off a little bit. Ball in towards Jota. Big header there from him, but it is gone over the bar. So we're going to make another change. We're actually going to bring Andre Gomes, push him up a little bit, and we drop... we're going to bring Matt Ritchie on at attacking midfield. Let's see what he can do. Or Demarai Gray, can he play there? Yeah, we'll sit Matt Ritchie just in midfield there. Advanced playmaker support. Let's see what he could do. Get a little bit more going forward, hopefully. It's a big chance now. Again, Jota loses out to Lowe. Into Vitola. Man City now still playing with 10 men. Raheem Sterling on the ball. Puts it wide. Man City aren't going to have many more chances. Matt Ritchie comes on for us now. Final push needed. Obviously, we have extra time and penalties. We're coming into the last 4 minutes of the game. Is it going to be extra time? Not really want that. It looks like it is going to be. It certainly is. So Man City will have another half an hour with just 10 men. Assertively, we're just going to tell them to dig deep. It's a good reaction from the boys. And Man City are going to be sitting a little bit more narrow. So we'll just go fairly wide with our width, trying to eliminate that a bit more. Actually, tell a lie. Let me remove that. Stay balanced and exploit the wings. It's another corner in for Man City. Really, the only chance they're going to get is from set pieces. But here's Lanka. We'll find Richie. He's got options on the left, and Trincão is one of them. It's a decent ball in towards Jota, who puts his header over the bar again. 8th attempt of the game for us, and that one really should have been a goal. Maybe a chance right on half time of extra time here. Kleber into Demarai Gray. Demarai Gray plays it up to Lanka. Can't quite get there. Aki to Torreira into Mendy. Mendy into Lowe. To Vitolo, who's on a booking. He's going to have to be careful for Man City as well. Raheem Sterling, again, running on his own. Again, putting it well wide. Manchester City just haven't knocked on the door since going down to 10 men. We've just got to be a little bit careful. It's disappointing because sort of our next league game now, we're going to have some tired players, but if we can come out with a win today, that'll be worth it. If we can grab a goal in the first 15 minutes, that'll be much better. Tactics, but there's a big chance of City here, maybe. No, Kleber will cut it out, brings it forward, putting up a tempo a little bit higher. It's going to kick some more things out. Lanka with a chance over the bar, another big chance for Lanka. Silva did, Jota rather did well to knock it down for him. Last 10 minutes of time now. We've put the tempo a little bit higher. It's going to take a little bit more condition out of the players, but it's going to be worth it if we can grab a goal in the last 5 minutes. If it goes down to penalties, that's what Manchester City want. Demarai Gray with the ball in. Couldn't get the knock on. Luke Shaw taking his time to get there. Still got the option of Demarai Gray. Whips it back in with his left foot. Mendy half cleared over to Kleber. Kleber now will try and whip it back in. It's an awkward shot. Kobel knocks it into the path of Diogo Jota, who's missed a couple of key chances today. But he puts the chance away that means everything. And we are now 2-1 up here at the Etihad. Kleber with the chance. And his shot was just so awkward. Keeper saw it late and Jota knocks it in. And we're 2-1 up. So now we're going to just sort of calm it down a little bit. We'll go to standard. Take off look for overlap and work ball into the box. Just knock it down a little bit more. Clear ball to the flanks. We won't go defensive just yet. We may go... we can't quite go waste time, can we though? There we go. We'll go defensive now, and we're going into the last minute of the game, and it looks like we may well have just done enough to beat Man City. Quite fortunate in the fact that they had sort of 10 men for the game, but at the end of the day, we'll take whatever result if we can get there. Bamba clears it up to Lanka, tries to knock it down. Man City still may have one more chance, but Lanka now on the ball. Man City now have gone all out. Lanka tries to play it across. I think Jota was offside. The ref did put his flag up, but the ref waved play on. We're over almost a minute in. Fellaini to Richie. Lanka again. Takes his time. Coney now to Sterling. Final whistle does go, and we get the win in the FA Cup. We've knocked out Manchester City, and hopefully now we are going to go into the 4th round and give Doncaster a good game and get through to the 5th round. So there is confirmation of our 2-1 win over Manchester City, albeit a little bit lucky, but we'll take it every day of the week. And that moves us on now into the FA Cup, where we're going to be playing up against Doncaster. We're going to come back in the next episode for that game. We'll come back for the game actually against Bournemouth as well, because they're actually doing quite well in the league. They're 6th in the league at the moment under Guillermo Amor. Still got some good players. Talisca, the guy that Wolves were linked with for so long, is their key player. He looks unreal, to be fair. But overall, fantastic result for us there. Keeps us in the FA Cup. Next few games that we play up against Burnley. They're at home, 16th place in the Premier League at the moment. Hopefully we could get a win against them, but obviously a few of our players jaded and so on after that result. Play Southampton as well, struggling down in 18th, and Middlesbrough, rock in the middle with us at the moment. But if we can, I know I normally jinx it when I put point targets on. If we can get 9 points, that would be beautiful. Keep our unbeaten streak going right before our next 2 games as well. The player that we're after is Kai Serhuis. Hope that's how you pronounce it. Looks pretty decent. 22 years of age, £20 million. I think that it'll be a good deal for us. I think he'll do well in this league as well. Got some good stats on him. Finishing is nice. Composure's okay. Overall, it's similar to sort of Paulinho. Got some all-round really nice stats. So hopefully overall he will be a good player for us. And mixing it obviously with Paulinho, Pellegrini, it'll be a good signing. But if you enjoyed it today, make sure you smash the like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. And until next time, I'll see you all very, very soon.